Hello, I'm Kristian Ferner Robson, founder of Oliver Brown. We are the licensee for silk top hat and top hats for Royal Ascot. 2025 Royal Ascot is upon us. Not far long now, less than 100 days, and you need to get your top hat in perfect order, please. And we are the guys to do it. We are professionals in each of our shops, Chester, St James's, City and Chelsea. So, top hats. Let me talk you through a silk top hat. So this is a silk top hat. Most of them are over 100 years old. They haven't been made for 98 years. Brothers owned a factory in France, fell out, burnt down, was the last one, and that was the last silk that was made. So they are all very valuable, and in large sizes even more so, because a top hat, our heads have gone up in size by 2 over the last 100 years. So a 7 1/4 and above is much harder to find than the smaller hats, when there's plentiful of those. Anyway, the way to wear your silk top hat at Ascot is flat on your head, about 1/2 inch above the ears. The way not to wear a hat is like so, or too far forward can also look incorrect. So the best way is flat on the head. If you buy a top hat from us, we fit it for you, bespoke fit. We heat the hat, we make it 100%. It's the most wonderful, most elegant, probably one of the most expensive things you can wear on your head. So we make it look the part. And Ascot is the place to be seen in a silk top hat, I can tell you that. So top hats, I have the biggest collection in the world, luckily, and they're like my little babies, really. So you've got to look after them when you've got one. The one thing you can't do is leave it down on its crown ever, because if you leave it on its crown, I cannot repair it, because it's the silk that we can't get replaced. So that's the first most important thing. Always leave a hat like so. This is what happens to a hat, a silk hat, when you've left it too often on its crown like that. It wears at the top. Now I can blacken that and make it a lot better, so you can always bring it to us to do that. If you sit on your hat like that's been sat on, and you've crushed the hat like so, I can make it as good as new. I send it to a workshop just outside London, and they are the only people in the world that can do this. They can replace the outside binding, the merino inside, that can quite often be moth-eaten, like that one. We can replace the inside lining, no problem. And what we do with this hat, to reblock it, to get rid of those really bad creases, which just look a completely written off hat, not so. Here's another one, like so. That is very badly damaged, it's been crushed. It's a very, very, very thin, delicate fabric. The silk is laid on a shellac, and so it really is fragile, and it can be dented very easily. You always need an Oliver Brown cardboard box to store your hat, so that doesn't happen. We have a 5 1/2 inch melazine that is made of a wool, polished wool felt, and we have a melazine in a 6 inch walking topper, and also made of melazine wool, polished, and it looks good, but they're just not as nice as these. They're much heavier, they keep the heat in, you are boiling in that and you're not in that, basically. That's a really good thing to know, actually, when it comes to deciding between the two. And remember, in smaller sizes, if you look online, the prices are not too crazy when it comes to silk hats. We like to price ourselves in the middle, really. The lower to the middle is what we are. We're good value for hats. We have amazing hats at very high prices that are very tall, but a lot of our beautiful average hats are not expensive, guys. Look online, you can see them there. But the difference is, these are 500 and these start at 500. You always find something maybe 1,500 to 2,000 pounds in the silk. So, you know, it's a big difference, but believe me, they're much lighter, much more elegant, and just lovely all around to wear a silk top hat. Above all, customers, 2025 Ascot, good luck on the racing, good luck in getting dressed. We're here to help. with everything, your hire gear, your friends' clothing, anything male related, Ascot is, Oliver Brown is the place to come. So we look forward to seeing you 2025.